What's up, guys? This is RG giving you another high definition broadcast. As you can see, we're here on the Siegebreaker quest, and we are on the Demon Hunter class, and this is 1.0.3, aka the patch where Demon Hunters got super nerfed, and their nether tentacles pretty much is useless now. And what I'm actually doing here is showing you guys a tutorial on the skills and tactics of the Demon Hunter in 1.0.3. So let's go ahead and take a look at my skills. The first skill I'm going to show you is Hungering Arrow with Scatter Shot, Elemental Arrow with Ball Lightning, Smoke Screen with Lingering Fog, Companion with Back Companion, Preparation with Invigoration, Caltrops with Bait the Trap, Night Stalker, Steady Aim, and Archery. So let's go ahead and take a look at this Night Stalker, guys. This Night Stalker can actually be replaced with Sharpshooter for multiplayer games, and this Night Stalker is going to be useful, very useful in single-player games. Because it is going to give you that critical hit that restores one discipline. So it's not every single critical hit, but it does have a significant survivability factor in there. So definitely want to use that Night Stalker. So I do have the Scoundrel with me as my helper, as you can see, and I don't have any items on him at all. So it's pretty much just using him for the 3% crit that he is going to give me with his anatomy buff here. I can also get Tyrael with me if I wanted to, guys, and how you would actually do that is just go to Rakis Crossing, kind of run around a little bit, let Tyrael go on top of you, then you can go to the Bridge of Corsic. Now I do have a lot of mobs here, and my Scoundrel did die instantly as he doesn't have any gear on him. You definitely want to have your bat out at all times. And this is where the Ball of Lightning is going to come into play as a huge DPS skill. Now, as you can see, that guy got hit like 3 times with a crit, and that's because my scatter shots pierce him and then come back to hit him again. And as you can see, I almost died with that one shot, so you have to be pretty much on point with your smoke screen so that you cannot die with that. So also, you always want to keep using your Caltrops as a buffer zone. So let's go ahead and lead out with your Hungering Arrow, as it does split off. And as you can see, I do use my Ball Lightning, and look at that, guys. It is reaching out to targets. So as the Nether Tentacle did a good amount of AoE damage, this has a high amount of AoE range. So it does move also slowly, so it's going to give you that really good range as well as that really good damage that you were having with the Nether Tentacles. The only thing you're really missing out on is that life. That life per hit that you're getting on the, or life percentage rather, that you're getting on the Nether Tentacles, which actually gets nerfed in Inferno anyways. So Ball Lightning is a huge DPS skill, as this guy is bugged out doing his little funky dance there. I just wanted to show you guys that the Ball Lightning is very nice. Another tactic I wanted to show you guys the first tactic I want to show you guys is the Orb Walking that I'm actually doing right now. You guys might not notice it, but I am actually moving while attacking, and I wanted to show you guys how you can do that effectively in Diablo 3 Beta Patch 1.0.3. So look at this, guys. I wanted to show you quickly the attack speed that I have on this character. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can see, that is a pretty slow attack speed, as I am using a two-handed crossbow with 1.1 attack speed. So let's go ahead and count that out again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's go ahead and supplement that with some movement speed. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it has the same amount of attack speed there. I'm just actually supplementing it with my movement speed. Now you can actually move those to the same target. As you can see, you kind of can hit the same target range. You just have to hit the same spot on your map. So right there, all those balls are pretty much going on target on that character that I wanted to hit. So I just wanted to show you guys that quick orb walk. The next thing I wanted to show you guys is buffer zones. You actually have a buff with the Caltrops of a 10% crit damage. So let's go ahead and check that out on our damage here. I have 85k damage, and when I throw down my Caltrop, it goes to 98k. So I just wanted to show you guys that you can have a buffer zone there with a buff right there, as well as using it as a defensive skill. So let's go ahead and show you guys what I mean by that. So there it is, the buff right there that I'm getting, and now I'm using it as a defensive skill, because remember, anytime someone gets in that Caltrop area here, they're going to be slowed by 60%. So kind of zoning them out, going to different zones, and every time you go to a new zone, you want to drop that down, as you will get that buff of damage with it. Now let's go ahead and look for some elite packs that we can fight right now. I'm actually getting a little bit of latency issues, but I should be fine, as I have done this many times before on single player and multiplayer successfully with this build. So let's continue on, just showing you guys a little bit of the tactics here. I'm also going to go ahead and highlight the scatter arrow. So let's go ahead and look at the scatter arrow and see how much damage it actually does. It does give a good amount of damage and does a huge amount of AoE damage, which is going to supplement the loss of the nether tentacles you have there. And almost every single time, I'd say 80 to 90% of the time, an attack comes back. So we actually have a rare mob here that we're going to kill, and he does do a special attack which you have to actually look out for, and those balls will kill you and one-shot you. So definitely want to watch out for that. As I did dodge it right there, you want to be pretty much on point on your smoke screens as well as your preparation, and you want to kind of range all of these guys out, kind of keeping that buffer zone on top of you, as well as creating new DPS zones, dropping your caltrops down. Now I'm not sure if I actually killed that mob already, as he's not killing me right now, and I actually did just kill him there. And those actually do not give you a Nephilim buff, nor do they give you a rare on drop usually. So you kind of want to it's kind of sucks when you get those mobs, and it's not too great, but it's alright, you know. I mean, it's kind of cool seeing the new animations that they, skills that they have, but not too great. Now, the thing I did right there, guys, is killing those Heralds of Plagues from a very far distance, as I am using the top left of my screen to kind of gauge how far they are, how close they are to me. So, as you can see, they're not attacking me now, but I can attack them, as I do have a high range on that lightning orb. So kind of keep to the right of your screen, and you want to look to the left so you can actually get a high damage on them, or you can do it vice versa if you want to on the right side here, if that's where you're going for. So kind of starting on the right side of my map and going towards the left, those guys will not hit me even once with those crazy high DPS worms that they shoot into the ground with their worm arms. So always keep your caltrops up and as a buffer zone, as you can fall back to it, as well as advance using that buffer zone as a tactical advantage offensively. So as you can see, I'm highlighting the arrow right now, kind of using the puncturing arrow to show you just how much it actually punctures and how much damage those little arrows that splits off into actually do. And as you can see, even if it's a single target, those arrows do split off, and they do come back towards that same target. So you saw all 3 arrows there come towards him, because I didn't shoot this way, I shot that way. So that means that it split off, and all 3 arrows pierced through that target back into him. Now let's go ahead and show you a little bit of that piercing arrow now. There you go, guys. That speaks for itself. How many times did I crit right there? I think like 3 in a row, and it pierced like 3 in a row. It's because I'm having that really high crit percentage, and I'm going to show you my details now. I have a 40% chance to crit. And guys, I do not have a one-handed crossbow. That means with a one-handed crossbow, that would be 50% crit chance. Now, if you can get a one-handed crossbow with like 1,100 damage with crit damage on it, and it's going to be like socketed, and it has like 10 max discipline, because remember guys, one-handed crossbows are the only crossbows that actually carry max discipline, and I believe hatred as well. So you can get hatred regeneration and max discipline on those one-handed crossbows. So that is probably going to be the ultimate crazy bow in not only PvP, because you're going to use your discipline a lot, but in PvE as well, because discipline is one of those things that you can't have enough of, and will be very useful in PvE or PvP. So let's go ahead and see if we can't find a champion pack that's hard, or continue on. And maybe when I die, we'll stop the video or whatever. But hopefully we can find a champion pack that that is really, really hard. So so I can show you guys some of the tactics that I use against really hard champion packs. So here we go. Off to the races, trying to find something really hard to fight. and I do have my bat up. You always want to check if your bat is up. If you die, that's when your bat falls down, but you always want to kind of check if your bat is up, as well as keeping your buffer zones up. So here he goes, Molten, Jailer, not too hard. Mortar, I mean Mortar, a lot of people don't like Mortar as a Demon Hunter, but with this build you really don't have to worry about it too much. Now with this tactics, what I'm doing is setting up a buffer zone and shooting a huge amount of ball lightning, and then kind of just vanishing out at the last second when they come towards me. So that's what I'm doing right there. I kind of want to just shoot off to the top left, and then when the last second comes, I vanish out. And that's exactly how you want to kind of do it with these jailers. And I don't have any more disciplines, so you want to kind of spam that. And that's where your crit comes in. Your what is it? What's this thing called? I don't barely ever use it. The Night Stalker comes in with the crits. It's gonna do a lot of effective discipline. So right there I was able to use it. Now I'm at my preparation up, and I'm able to just pretty much spam this guy to death. So if I wanted to, I just spam to the left of him, and I could just vanish out right when he actually uses his mortars. Now this is perfect, guys. Archon Greaves and Archon Crown, these are both level 63 items. Now cross your fingers, guys. Please cross your fingers for me, because this is gonna be crazy. I hope these are insane. What I'm actually looking for is high dex on these. If these could be like 240 dex, as well as high movement speed, which is 12 I think is max, and if it's high vitality and resistances, that'd be like a $250 item easy. Definitely can sell that on the forums for like a bazillion gold or whatever. I'm sure like a millionaire over there would just buy it out for like a $1,000 or something. So let's go ahead and identify these, and I know I hyped it up too much, but let's go ahead and identify them anyways. So here we go, guys. Oh, that's terrible. It's terrible rolls. But let's go ahead and hope for this helmet. We're looking for really, really high dex with crit damage on it and a socket. Now, if it can get to 190 dex with a high crit damage, I think it's like 6, or I mean crit hit chance, I think it's like 6% is the max. And if it has vitality with a socket, wow, that's going to be great. But hopefully we can get something good out of this helmet. Now, that is actually really, really bad roll right there, but it's kind of showing you exactly how much the rolls kind of suck sometimes, but it's okay. So that's pretty much what's going to happen with most of your rolls, and it happens, you're not going to get perfect rolls every time. But I'm very lucky in that I did actually find this bow in the pony run, and my next run is actually going to be a pony run with a bunch of my friends, and showing you the same type of skill set with actually the sharpshooter instead. Another option, if you guys want to, is go ahead and leave in the comments what you guys want me to do. I'm also thinking about doing a trap-sin or a hunter type of spec, where I just use straight up traps all day, kind of like spike trap with sentry, and kind of augment that with the grenades with extra hatred, so I can use a bunch of traps or something like that, some kind of unique odd build. So definitely in the comments tell me what video you guys want to see next, and I will get to that as soon as possible. That I do like to do the videos that my fans want to see. So definitely go ahead and hit up the comments. If you guys can, definitely subscribe, and definitely check out my channel if you guys are checking this out straight off of YouTube, as there is a bunch of stuff in there that you might like. As always, thank you all for watching, and take it easy. Peace.
Be swift and silent.